What is going on here? I don't like that. Hmm. Hey, what's up, everyone? What's going on? Okay, we're gonna wrap up these video logs. I know my hair is looking a little crazy right now, but all I know is this: once I'm done with these, and almost there. Once I'm done with these video logs of mine, all 147 of them, nuked all of them, and all of it should have been doled out. That is not, that will never be. And of all that at best rate is 50 to 25% factual, truthful, existent, or accurate to non-existent. Okay. So once I do that, I will head to my select choice hair salon and my hair will be detangled. My hair will be detangled and shampooed and rinsed. Let me do this. I may have to do this video again. Okay, there we go. That looks a little better. Okay, so anyway, this is a short one. So I had a friend in the 90s. Her first name was Alicia. And I forget exactly where we met or how we met, but I think it was DuPont Circle Park, my DuPont Circle Park, or in that area. So long story short, we hung out and spent some time together. And she was an interesting one. So you have to, well, let me say this. It was Generation X. It was the mid 90s. And, at that time, 9 Inch Nails and Marilyn Manson were very big. Well, long story short, she was close friends with the New Orleans, Louisiana band, I believe called My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult. And I know the name of the band is, would to some be questionable and suspect and sketch, but it's still music. It's still the arts and sciences. And I've never heard of that band committing any crimes. So, anyhow, my understanding is that they used to tour a, quite a bit with consistency with 9 Inch Nails and Marilyn Manson. I could be wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if that were the case. Um, Especially, them being out of New Orleans, Louisiana. And Trent Reznor of 9 Inch Nails did set up a recording studio um, in, I believe, the Garden District of New Orleans, Louisiana. And I'm pretty sure that's where the Marilyn Manson Antichrist Superstar entire album production was produced at, I believe, Pig Studios in New Orleans, Louisiana. So Alicia and I would get together from time to time and hang out and kick it um, during the mid 90s. Happiness. That's what she would always say to me. That was her catchphrase. Every time I saw Alicia, I believe she was. I believe she was from. I think her family. I'm not sure, but I think they were out of Boston, Massachusetts. I think they were out of Boston. And what I remembered about Alicia is that she did have that kind of Bostonian accent. She 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 did have that Bostonian accent, and you know, and she would always say to me, "Happiness," and with a smile. So I don't know where she is in life right now or what she's doing. Um, she was an interesting one. Um, she was an interesting one. She would dress in all black and have black fingernail polish and like dark eyeliner. She was all hardcore, knee deep into quote unquote industrial goth. And so hanging out at her place was fun because she had all these things on the wall, and you know, if I remember, she had a poster of Nosferatu on the wall and from the movie, and she was really into like sharp objects, sharp metallic shiny objects, and she had them like on her wall all the way around. She was an interesting one, but you have to keep in mind this is the mid 90s. I mean, it's right inside the very core of Generation X. And that was pretty common during Generation X, especially when 9 Inch Nails and Marilyn Manson were on top of the world, with the Downward Spiral album and Pretty Hate Machine and Antichrist Superstar, along with Portrait of an American Family and Smells Like, yeah. Well, forget the last one. But the bottom line is that this band was from New Orleans, and she was very close friends with them. So they would contact her sometimes, and she would get with them. And I even pretty sure she told me she even went on tours with them before, if not at least once. We once had a really nasty argument inside of the Black Cat that I'm sure the Black Cat will never forget if they remember the incident. But she and I had you have to understand, this is decades ago. Okay. We're talking like nearly 30 years ago. Right. So I'm super young still. She's super young, but we had a really bad argument inside of the Black Cat. I remember that. It was really bad. It dominated the entire room. Okay. And they got quiet in there. So, but anyway, wherever you are, Alicia, if you only knew where I'm at now, it would just so blow your mind. And I'm going to finish this video log by stating what I learned is my Roman Latin term for happiness. So, amity. Amity. Amity, 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 amity. Roman Latin, the root language of all that is white and of the Western of Europe, for happiness.